Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
Yeah. So here we go. Basically, this is an event you have to do at the end of whenever you complete the story step. It's nice when other people are here with the Jade constructs up right now. I'm probably not gonna get any help. There's one person. Basically, these guys with the crosses over their heads, you got to stop them from giving magic to this guy in the shield by killing them. They do respawn after you kill them, but you kill enough of them to slow them down enough.
I could outrun a centaur.
Basilisk Venom overpowered, by the way, just throwing that out there. They changed the trait MPs in this last patch that I didn't talk about. So now, all the Venom Share trait is gone. And what they've actually done instead is just made all the Venoms have that effect. So you no longer need the trait no longer need to trade into it. So it actually makes them very powerful, or at least the best for me running a power build, because it's just murder on break bars. Also stuns all these guys, slows them down, and have it up and running. Excuse me. I don't think you actually have to succeed this mission to continue on, but it's like we're going into the forest. And it failed. Well, whatever. You still get to fight the guy. He's running away.
Come in, Timey. I've liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
Now at this point, if I hadn't gotten the mastery already, she would tell me, if she hasn't told me already, that I would need to get the mastery. So I have the mastery, so I can continue on to the next step of the story.
Loot. Bennett, any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs. That sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Timey.
There was a time, way back, when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these Jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against Jade constructs, too. It was based on seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novus, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those Jade brutes. Good luck, time me out!
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm remembering everything wrong. So that's when she actually tells you that you need the mastery, and because I already have it, I'm allowed to continue. I know I mentioned earlier. And I was incorrect.
It looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way. Feel the fury. You'll be feeling that one for
I think he
days.
killed him and then he come back.
Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
Keith! Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself and the trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Trevor! Incoming! Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself. Some bloodstone pieces next to this stair. How did you end up down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave until I investigated.
Good work, Git. Kate, over here.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting through some of the dialogue accidentally.
I was in some deep trouble there. Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
Oh my god.
That was unexpected.
I'll hold my I told you so.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she after Mortemoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
It's... back to the task at hand. explosions exposed some more bloodstreams.
This piece of paper seems barely touched by the destruction. It looks as if someone was taking notes during a conversation or translating a coded message. Trial number 33, complete failure. Received orders to increase output. Results demanded soon or what, or else. The rumbling of dissent in our ranks is unacceptable for research project progress. Being pulled in two directions. I want to stay the course, and not listen to this new shady influence behind the curtain. Who is the Justice Guard getting his orders from anyway? My loyalty is a liability here now. Perhaps I should flee before the rift becomes inescapable. I hate to leave my White Mantle brothers and sisters, but I will not follow someone who won't reveal themselves while issuing threats so liberally.
It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now. But it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group, and a divisive leader. Must be Codicus.
The Legate Minister? Oh, I should stop by Divinity's Reach more often. I'm out of the loop.
Bloodstone under this table.
Ow. Kick me, bro. Get back. Really? You're just gonna keep kicking me? Jerk. Hey, you wanna take some aggro? Jesus. I got the kicks.
Pull through.
Nice. You didn't go that one, jerk. Or that one. We're climbing down a little quicker. Nope, not that one. Okay. Can you follow me on the kick?
Back on my feet. Thanks to you.
Fucking
Some more Bloodstone here. Can't believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. This doesn't look good.
One thing to keep in mind, guys, when you start doing this, make sure you have your special action key down if you don't already. If you do raids, then you probably know why you need it. If you don't do raids, then you probably don't.
Fury.
Would have been helpful. Fucking God. These maps, these Heart of Thorns maps, and now this expansion are just like these. And like these or Ellie's. If you're glassy, you're gonna die a lot.
Ambush! Back up! Back up!
Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air between us.
Here? Why would I expect any different? Your timing has always been perfect.
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still upset, and you have every right to. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mortimer's voice, they were tearing at each other, and sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused, and I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past, all I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Kaith,
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
okay, well, let's see if our little experiment works. Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo, and don't blow ourselves to smithereens. What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing, there was only a brilliant light devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Codicus. I have to find Canuck and warn him, if he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Commander! Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Codicus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Kaith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around some more.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
She's a shadow. It's the end of this part.
Shiny.
Be on to the next part, next video. Thanks for watching, guys.